Okay, so you're watching Luke. I'm just gonna start. First blood turn there. I'm just gonna address the creep scoring now, okay? Just reply in chat if you want to. Like here in chats. I'm just gonna 150. I'm just gonna talk to you in the normal way. Okay, so at that point you're pushing that minion, which is totally okay. But like this is what I don't really understand. Okay, you were pushing a minion. What I meant with preparing minions for tower is, in this situation, you are gonna have at least 4 minions under tower. Okay, even if you try to counter push, and at that time you need to think like, okay, she's in a bad position. You poked her down. You have control over her, but you cannot control the lane. So at that time, you just try to make sure that all the minions that go under tower are still last hittable, okay? Address everything. Well, I didn't really focus on other things, to be honest. I just focus on your farming for now, and I think it's a major point because you are missing a lot of free creeps that, you know, if you take him, you will feel a lot more rich. You feel like fucking Bill Gates. I used my W and I have W, then I'm retarded. I don't have control over her. You are in a position where Kyle is afraid of trading with you. That's why. Yes, I know the cooldown is 18 seconds. I know, it's all good. But it's still like, she's gonna push the wave. Oh, why is it 2 times this? She's still gonna push the wave, and you're like, this would have been enough, okay? And you keep on pushing this guy instead of already doing an auto on here, okay? She has her E up. Oh, this is weird. She does not use her E yet. And even she would, you would prepare your minions for the tower a lot better, even if you might take an auto, which is not even that's likely gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You dealt too much damage to this minion. It would have gone on the tower. You just needed to do 1 auto. I would have rather done it on this one and on either probably on this one, because this is really hard to take. You're probably just gonna lose it anyway. Watch a bit further. I know. I have seen all of this. You are gonna lose 1 creep. You take another creep. Then you take this creep, and you're gonna lose this and this. Oh no, you might take this one. No, you lose it as well. No. Oh, okay. You get that. But you still lost 1 or 2 creeps that you could have saved. Like, wait, look at this. This one is so gonna die. And this could have just been prevented, you know? It could have been at the position where you saw... Yeah, go on. I prepared 2 ranged ones. You did. I'm not saying you did not do nothing. But I lost because of RNG. Okay, I need to explain what you mean. Because of the minion grouping up or what? Often die to RNG. Ah, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Wait. You did prepare them? Ah, because... okay. The first 2 caster minions. Yes, okay. It got poked down, yeah. Both were in 1 tower shot range, but only 1 because the other one died from my own minions. Yeah, okay. I see. But you have to admit that preparing this large minion, this melee minion was a little bit a mistake. Like, the moment when you started to poke it too heavily, you tried to push it, and you should have just left it at that point. The second minion at 2-8, I have not that yet. Wait. Look. 2 autos winning up. 2 autos less on this one. Would have just made it 1 tower shot, 1 auto attack, okay? I would have rather done it on this one. So you have it a lot easier. What would have happened? The tower shot would have gone on this one. You would have done auto. You could have done another auto on this before the tower could hit it, and then the tower shot is either gonna go for this one, but very likely for this one. And for that you could have used your W and or do an auto while you go back. Okay, in that position while if you don't do those 2 autos on this one, you have 1 more in space for another minion. Because the thing is, look at how far Kale is. She's not gonna punish you. Like she starts to thinking about punishing you right now because she killed all the minions. But you had some free time in between, like the last 3 seconds before this clip. Yes, that melee one was bad. It's okay. I tried to depush but saw it ain't happening and decided to give up on it. Yes, because look, at that point Kyle just started to go full rage on the minions and she just decided to clear the wave extremely fast. And I think that surprised you. But this is a thing that you have to keep in mind. This is why this is one of the this is actually a perfect game because this is one of the situations where you have to consider preparing minions very early, okay? She's not really zoning you hard, she's not poking that hard because she's scared. You took that early when on the trade, you know. And at that point you can really make more gold efficiency if you prepare the minions a little more. Wait, I tried. Yeah. You know, those 2 auto attacks on this melee minion could have gone here and maybe here. At least, that's probably not even that much. You could have just gone for the auto at that situation, at least here. You could have gone 1 auto and run away. You would have still got away with it. You're just running straight away. You could have gone for 1 auto, so you have it easier later. But the thing is, you know, this is what I'm talking about. I think this is the only creep that you were not able to get. Maybe with your W on later stances, but all minions could have been prepared. Go other time slot. Everything's clear here already. Okay, I just need your check and all good. I'm just gonna go on the next time slot then. But you get it, okay? You missed like 2 creeps that you could have taken. That's what I'm talking about. 219. That was weird, okay. I'm not gonna address that because I'm pretty sure you know why. But that's also something. Over the game I have realized that mechanically you sometimes struggle to last hit with your autos. Like you miss them by a very low thing. By a very low amount of health and stuff like that. You will miss a lot of creeps that die at like 5 HP, you know? That's the mechanical stuff. And I'm pretty sure that if you focus on practicing that, you can go really, really far. You miss so many creeps because of that simple mechanical thing. Just let us play in a custom game in a minute and practice that shit, man. I'm pretty sure you will learn this really fast. You're pushing that minion, which is all good. She's pushing really hard, so you can't really take those creeps. Just do an auto on that to take it. You're doing it. This is all good. I have not noted anything here. Wait, I did note something. But I know, I think it was because of the lack of minion. My notes are still pretty bad. I need to do more precise notes. I think instead of going back, you could have done 2 autos. Yes, that's what I meant. Kyle was going back again. You could have taken 1 more creep. At that point, Kyle is going away, okay? At that point, you should go like here and already do 2 autos on this one. Because this is uncontested. You cannot take this minion anymore. This is dead, okay? But you have time to do an auto here, then an auto on this minion, and then you should be able to last hit that shit, okay? So, preparing that minion already for under tower. While this minion is about to die, you can do 2 more autos on this, or 1 auto, okay? You take that creep. You could have done like 1 auto, the auto on that one to take it, and then while this can hit, another auto on that. And I'm not 100% sure because it's really close, but I think you might have been able to take it. And you also, you know, you had to prepare this one first. He needs auto attacks to die, but don't you have your Q up, don't you? You could have just, it was, if you had 1 more auto on it, you could have last hit it with a spell, and you have the mana. It's, well, what is 60 mana compared to an auto, to a minion? 50 mana, even 50 mana, dude. You know? I don't agree with the caster one. Q does 50 damage. Wait, okay. Okay. It does more than that. Because they have no magic resist. It does more than 16. This minion... Wow, okay. This is still one auto though, okay? This is still one auto in the queue. Well, one auto? Maybe two, but you could have taken those two autos. You had two autos free. Okay. You know what I'm talking about, right? I can see it in my mind now. I don't know. There was sometimes... If I auto attack an IQ, I can take it. Yes, together with the Q. Not only with autos. But I'm not sure if I can take the other caster then. No. This no, wait, okay. Because you had to prepare this one, okay? But the auto I'm talking about that you could have done is... Right? Wait. I'm gonna show you which situation. I have to repeat this over and over again. Fucking hell, this is so annoying. But look. You have the situation where Kyle goes away. And in this situation, she's really far away. You could have just been staying here, right? You are not in a pressure situation. She's going away for some reason. And you're still a little bit behind. This time you could have done one more auto, okay? And even if she does poke you with an auto attack, taking a creep in trade for an auto attack is totally okay. I mean, the full health minion, I'm not sure if I would have time for it. This time while you were running at the backside, you could have been a little bit in front and do one more auto to this, okay? And it would have been still looking like that. Just that this minion would have been in Q range. You would have still been going here. You even went behind the tower. I'm not sure if you missed a few milliseconds on an auto there. Wait. Yes, I think it could have been a little faster. God, okay, so see, you're going back. And this was 1 second. This could have been two autos. And then you go behind the turret, you missed another auto. You get what I mean, right? Okay, you get it, okay? Just, when there's no pressure, stay closer to your minions. I think that's... This one's, yes, could have taken it, yes. That's what I'm talking about. It's just one creep, it's not game deciding. But I think that if you can manage to improve that, you can get really, really strong. Because you missed some... Look, I think the time comes now where you miss a lot of fucking creeps because of mechanical mistakes, okay? There is one wave where you miss literally 5 out of 7 creeps. Here you missed 1, you just got 40 gold. If the spectator mode is right. Wait. You prepare 3 minions to be W'd, and I think you just get 3. Oh no, yes, you missed that one, mechanically. But that was weird, I think you could have taken it. Or you should have at least. Okay, you go to the Lee, which is all good. Fuck that few minions, it's better to help them in team, that's right. But in that case, I think you shouldn't have pushed. Like, you couldn't have really known that before. It juked me, yes. You could have known that before, that this is gonna happen. At least not 100%. But in that moment, you don't want to push. It's because while you go away, you lose creeps, of course. Okay, Kai's pushing now. But she's not pushing because she knows that you lose creep automatically. You go ganking, you lose some creeps, which is 100% worth it because you get the fucking double buff and a kill. I have to wait for the wave where I was face palming because you lost so many creeps in a free farm situation. Always push mid if your jungler is invading, getting invaded, right? Because they want to counter push. But it was such a and because of, yes, you're forcing the mid laner to go there. That's true. But I know what you mean, okay. But it's not in your favor of creep scoring. That's what I meant. Because she will just go mid and Sealy die and you will lose creeps because your lane is pushing. But you're right, it should have been pushed for the pressure. It's hard to indicate in which situations it's better to push and which not. I think Faker wouldn't have pushed. He would have been confident enough. He would have been like, oh yes, Kyle, come to me, man. I kill you as well. Okay, I think it's that wave. You miss 1 creep. Then you miss another creep. You have 1 out of 3 right now. Okay, you have 1 out of 3. Just look at it. You miss that one. 1 out of 4. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 5. and 3 out of 6. No, did I miss something? I got confused with the numbers, but you just got 3 minions out of that wave. It's 7 actually. So that's, I don't know. It's a mechanical thing. It seems like trying to last it with the autos only. It's extremely hard, of course, but I think if you can improve that, you will have 3 out of 7. Yes, 3 out of 7. You got 3 creeps, and it's of course a 7 wave because of the cannon. But I got confused with the fucking numbers. But you get what I'm talking about. You're taking a creep with the red buff. It's all good. There was a situation where you poke Kyle and you use that auto to still last hit something, and that was really smart because an AP carry auto attack is not worth losing a creep. At least not in a situation where it is about raw trades that you win anyway. Yeah, you go there, there's nothing to get, all easy, you go back to lane. To miss that creep, you had to go there at least to check it. I mean, it could have been a fight where you would have been needed. There's one more situation, I'm not gonna go through the entire game. I think there was one more situation, but I'm not too sure. I think I stopped at level 6. Okay, I think the time, no. I'm gonna wait for this one situation where you poke Kyle and still take the creep. I don't think I missed it. You had a really good farm though. There it is. You took the minion then went for the trades. A lot of people would have gone on the auto for KO. But it's a trade that you win, and who fucking cares about 30 more damage or 40? It's more important to take the creep. AP auto attack is never worth losing a creep. Unless it's a situation where it gets in lethal range and or you need it to kill him. I think that was it. So, you did farm well in the later stances. I did not even watch past minute 20 or so. But I just wanted to talk about, because I cannot really talk much about your decision making, because it's really far beyond my level of decision making as a mid laner. But when it comes to laning, I think that minion preparing, as I intended to tell you, would have been working in this one, you know, like this one minion that's just to review what happened, the one minion that you pushed harder and that went on a tower, you know, you don't need to kill the minions before they go on the tower, you just need to make him low enough to, you know, try to learn how to farm with your tower as a friend, okay? Like someone who is helping you to fucking farm. Leave the minions at a range where the tower will help you and stuff like that, okay? Your tower is not your enemy. He can actually be your friend when it comes to farming. You know? You get what I mean, right? And I think if you improve a little bit the mechanical skill of last hitting, just that, like, let's go in a fucking custom game, man. We're just gonna go like 10-minute AP versus AP, just last hitting with auto attacks, okay? Just last hitting with the auto attacks. Not spells, nothing.